and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we have ever known. Let us do our small bit to make the world a cleaner and healthier place. I would like to extend my warm welcome to Sri Vishwanath sir to today's gathering. Welcome, sir. I am profusely elated to introduce the day's speaker, Mr. Vishwanath Mallabadi, sir. He was born in Chitradurga, Karnataka, India on 22nd October 1962. He grew up in an atmosphere where art was respected and encouraged and still is. He thus inherited a priceless legacy. His father, late D.M. Shambhu, was an impact on his professional career. His father wanted him to be a doctor, but he was not medically inclined. However, the traits of a medical practitioner was imbibed by him during the time when he assisted his father in his endeavors in various artistic forms and mediums. He has completed his bachelor's in fine arts with applied arts specialization. He also holds a diploma in advanced photography. A passionate eco-artist, sir has worked in many famous organizations and has held different positions. He started his career as computer videographic artist in NDTV and went on to hold the positions of media designer, creative manager, senior visual designer, design analyst, and whatnot. He got retired as senior from Wipro Technologies, and yet he is on service to the nature. It is our fortune to have the nature son today in our M.E.S. We are very fortunate. May I now request Vishwanath sir to address me.
Thank you very much to have me here. It's my privilege to share my experience and all the biotech students know I have something very special. I'm very sure you will get excited with looking at my work. You can have a closer look. Let me start with video.
This and this are made from waste. Hard to believe, right? Meet Vishwanath Mallabadi Davangare, a corporate executive and eco-artist who makes unbelievable art out of scraps. His love for art was inspired by his father, D.M. Shambhu, a famous sculptor and painter. Hailing from Chitradurga, he was raised in New Delhi. Vishwanath was interested in upcycling from childhood, so he decided to pursue fine arts and applied arts from Delhi University. He later went on to work at Wipro in talent transformation, but even while he was senior executive, he was involved in research and development in eco-art. He'd use his weekends to conduct experiments in e-waste and try to develop unique art out of it. In the process, he would dismantle computers, laptops, data cards, DVDs, VCRs, floppy disks, set-top boxes, old landlines and cordless phones. Slowly, he started creating murals and sculptures out of the items and began pursuing the craft full-time after his retirement. He starts conceptualization after collecting the e-waste. Then he dismantles it, separates each part and segregates depending on its visual and aesthetic value. Today, he is on the lookout to buy e-waste from scrap dealers and recyclers, but he believes that even picking the right e-waste is an art. He uses only items that have scope for transformation like copper, gold or multicolored wires, keyboards and computer components that are useful according to texture, color and forms. The eco-artist has upcycled and transformed nearly 200 kg of e-waste to date. Vishwanath's incredible art hasn't just made noise in India, but also in Europe, the Netherlands and the US. Having made over 500 artifacts, he's extremely proud of his work. His most renowned pieces include a 6 feet tall sculpture made from upcycled computer keyboard keys on a mannequin, a 42 into 38 inch Kamadhenu created from upcycled keyboard keys on a sunboard, a deer made out of discarded multicolor cables, a bird made with electronic components, a working clock made of computer chips, and a swastika using 512 MB RAMs. It is astounding to know that Vishwanath has already collected about 2,000 discarded parts of mobile phones, remote controls and calculators. He is also working on a mural installation and 3D sculptures which he proposes to display in the Bangalore metro. Vishwanath spoke at the first International Data Science Conference on UN Sustainable Development Development Goals on putting e-waste to good use. He has also written a paper titled Upcycle for Sustainable Living, Complementing Circular Economy, which was published by Springer Nature Singapore in 2020.
Thank you very much. We have a Q&A session after this presentation. I'll try to be little fast and then I think let it be more interactive session because I need you to ask more questions, share your thoughts and then let's collaboratively make the better one. Okay. So just to give you a brief about the impact of e-waste. I will go to the biotech part later. How this e-waste is making impact on the environment. So anybody share their thoughts how e-waste is making impact to the environment? Anybody quick? I have very limited time, so we have to be fast. No one? You are happy with the environment? You know about landfill?
Yeah. Heard about.
You need to know how this waste management works.
So the e-waste are not biodegradable. Soils, it is ended up, people start burning it. So that burning reduces a lot of carbon dioxide and the greenhouse gases that is causing pollution.
What's your
And there
name?
is Shriya.
Yeah, very good, excellent. Yeah, continue.
And since when they're not completely biodegradable or not like they do not degrade at all. So there are many components present in the e-waste. So when it is thrown into the land directly, so the plants start absorbing some of the materials or the metals that are present in that. So that is which will affect the growth of the plant and as a result plants are dying.
Thank you. You just applaud her. This is very good. For example, mercury. Mercury is very poisonous. So I'll come back to you later. Okay, now biotechnology and e-waste management. This is very, very important. This is your core area. I just wanted to highlight little bit. I don't want to go into deep because you guys, you know what is biotechnology. My domain is how to make use of e-waste and convert it into art. That is my specialization. You know how it's being used in inventing a vaccine. You must be knowing all that. So similarly, using bacteria and fungus, microorganisms, you can extract gold. Anybody knows about bio-leeching? Be bold.
The bio-leeching process is a process where the microbes are used for
Microorganisms, bacteria, fungus. There are special. I will show you the slide. So which eats those? Only those in gold. Anybody who is interested, they can go into research this. Some papers has been published. Yeah, you know? Anybody knows those bacteria? They are so characteristics. Some of them they eat only gold. Some of them they eat only copper. So those bacteria, once they have their food, no? So what we'll do, we'll just make them eat as much as possible. And then we'll kill them. And then extract the gold. You are so selfish. Okay, so nothing wrong in this idea because we are culturing these bacteria. No, it's helping in our circular economy. You know what is circular economy? Anybody? Circular economy is nothing but whatever you manufacture, there should not be any waste. It should go back to the manufacturing process, or it should again come back to us in some way or the other. There is something waste, it should not happen. So my eco-art process also something similar, wherein I make use of each and every object. So I will show you those examples. Once some products are manufactured, so the designers know they have to think in advance, like what is the material I am using, how it will be impacting on the environment, what all material which can be recycled. As somebody said, there is some products which are non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable is nothing but they cannot be transformed into other thing. So how I visualize, how I transform electronic waste into final product. I dismantle them, segregate each and every part and then put it into separate bins depending on their character, the texture, colors, so all those things, shapes. So you can see different types of this one. So after this presentation, you can have a closer look and then see closely each eco art. There are some more. So as if now I have 600 plus artifacts, 600 plus. So those some of these though I already sold it to international. Some are in US, some are in Europe, and India. Unfortunately, only few pieces are there in Delhi and Gujarat. So like this, these are some jewelries I made. I started exploring possibilities of making into jewelries. So if you see closely, these are all network cards which goes into the server. Some are biometric fingerprint detector. These are from hard drives. So there is endless possibilities. So there are different types of subcoils, what we call ball mouse. So tools, some of these tools I make myself, I invent them. This is one very interesting painting, Starry Night. I made a portrait of Azim Premji. Some of the industries where my work can be utilized, fashion industry, I made a lot of wearable art. Plastic industry, I can use and transform into medical industry, for example, syringes, catheters. So all those things I can transform and make it very useful. Similarly, automobile industry, all gears and all. So endless possibilities. You can transform anything. Some of my giving you some examples. And I did one mural for Pollution Control Board, Bangalore. There is one very interesting project happened in collaboration with A3. A3 is an organization, they are into sustainability, ecology. So they asked me to do one mural. These are all sustainable Bangalore, some more events. So the Better India, they recognized me this one. Then Alliance Francis, I exhibited my. This is one thesis I wrote about how e-waste can be transformed into art. This was published by Springer Nature Singapore. And there is first Indo Data Week happened in Hyderabad, where I exhibited my works. So some use cases, Indian Express, Deccan Herald, and Better India. So this is one piece which is displayed in Delhi, Climate Sustainability Research Institute. Next, I have very interesting project, a mega art installation. So this one is made out of 2000 mobile phone. Make use of this and then create something interesting. There is one more, I call it magnificent cow. So can you see the details, how keyboard keys, it looks so harmonious and then so interesting. That's it. Thank you very much. Now you can come, have a closer look and then see, you can ask any question.
It is the worst of times, but it is the best of times because we still have a chance. So let us be cautious and eradicate the plastics gradually before it becomes the main ingredient of all our grandchildren's recipes. Thank you.